Hey, you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Are
you tired of being hot?
Well, yeah.
Here, follow these steps.
And now I'm all ears. In all seriousness, let's take a dive into how to stay cool this summer and how crazy the heat wave has been. I think we're ready to talk about that, right? Alright. Come on. What is up, y'all? It's MamaBadger. Welcome to another Monday vlog. This video is basically going to be talking about how we are going to be staying cool this summer and considering how we got hit with a heat wave. Now, if you have not got hit with a heat wave, you guys are lucky. I will say that right now. For most folks, it's summer, they go into spring and summer. Everybody's starting to move. So if you're like my family, we just recently moved not too long ago and we're still trying to settle things in. And we didn't have a fan right away. Not a fan. An AC. I take that back. At first we didn't have fans. Now we had fans, then we got an AC. But anyways, I'm gonna walk you through all the steps on how to stay cool this summer. Take notes. Let's dive in. I realize I don't like makeup, and I don't wear makeup often. I wear my hair all perfect. My hair like thrown up. Literally just thrown up in a little bun hair clip. Don't hit me with that. Today's video, I am going to discuss 10 tips to keep it cool this summer. So follow along. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope these 10 tips somehow help in a way. So then, see y'all later. So honestly, step 1 is pretty self-explanatory. Just close your blinds. It does help in a way to keep your house a lot cooler. Keeping your blinds closed, especially on north and west facing windows, what's the word I'm looking for? In a way, they basically keep your house cool. That's why it's best to try to close the windows facing north, the windows facing west, in the sun and all that fun facts. So, what's next on my list? So, the other step 2 is just block the heat. Basically saying you have a door that's got like a gap, you're gonna want to try and block any gaps, whether it's windows, doors, and in any ways. Because again, you're trying to prevent summer heat getting inside. But close that. So right now, you know about closing your blinds, which is step 1. Blocking out the heat for step 2. To basically more explain what I mean by both of those, I'm basically saying that when you block the heat, you're also stopping the heat from getting in, obviously. And with summer happening, hi. With summer going around, this time of the year, you're also getting hit with a heat wave. So you also want to pay more attention to the weather, the forecast, and just follow these steps because they will be very life-changing and help. And in a fun way is also like these tips are also gonna help during winter to try to, it gets expensive, very expensive during summer and winter because not only are you're blowing AC if you have air conditioning and that's going, and if you have a heat item device in your house, that's gonna shoot those expenses way up. So I hope these tips do help. We're gonna continue this video with more steps, so stick around. Make sure you're drinking some H2O. You want to stay hydrated and make sure there's ice in those drinks. Alright, let's get to it. So a lot of people have different air conditioners. Now some people can adjust it where they can set it to a certain time. Now if you do have one of those, you can set it to between 24 and 27 Celsius, which is, again, I'm looking over paperwork as I'm doing this, which is 75 to 80 degrees. Again, I don't have one of these, so I just kind of do this. I power it on, and I just have it low, and I just set it to what I think would be cool. You know, there's all my knobs. That's me. That's the AC I have. And again, everyone's different when it comes to AC. The purpose of the 24 to 27 Celsius is because it's basically reduces costs. That's what it was, yes. I felt like I was gonna have a hiccup, so I had to like do a deep breath thingy. So again, I'm also going over some paper that work, I want to call it. And it kind of has like, it's supposed to help me explain it for you guys to understand it as well. That's why I suggested, if you do have an air conditioner and it is being used, that the temperature 24 to 27 Celsius, again, that's 75 to 80 Fahrenheit. And just basically, make it as comfortable for you. Because in a way, this is basically just a way to save costs. So that's that. Fun fact I learned. Another fun fact I learned, and it might help for those who have fans. So don't you spray me. You spray that car. It's so bright I can't see. So the fourth step, and these are like fun facts, but these are also steps. But basically it's just adjusting your ceiling fan. Now if you know that sometimes you might feel like your ceiling fan is not keeping your room cool, no matter what room it's in, your living room, your bedroom, your bathroom, I don't know. Why would you have a ceiling fan in the bathroom? I don't know. Basically, my point is you can adjust these ceiling fans to make it cooler during the hot summer. And I'm about to explain that. If you rotate your fan to go in the counterclockwise motion, you'll see a difference with the air. Basically, you'll start feeling cooler air instead of hot air. What is that? Why is there a spider on me? There's a spider on the table. Before I was really interrupted by a spider. If you just set your fan in the motion of a counterclockwise, in the summer, you'll start noticing it'll push the air down, which will be helping keep it cool. So that's another thing, a tip you should look into, making sure that during the summer heat, that your fan is in counterclockwise, and you'll start feeling, and do it the other way during winter. No, he's still there. Oh my god. These are some more steps I come across, and I would love to share them. I look like this hair though. What is life? So step 5 is, if you're not using a certain room, just make sure you close that room, seal any gaps, because you're gonna want to save any cool air that's in that room for later on. And as you go on through sealing your doors and gaps, closing your doors, sealing your gaps. There we go. There is a certain time through the day where you can hang out. And that's like hang out in the evening. Which is like you closing your windows, you stay inside, maybe a great idea during the day. But like down through the days that go on and entering evenings, that's when you're most likely like opening up your house, opening your windows, your doors. That's when you'll start feel like a breeze and a cooler day, And then when you're first waking up and you're just like, oh, once you know, up, open the window. Don't do that. During the summer, as you're waking up, make sure your windows are shut, curtains are closed, stay inside for a while. Make sure gaps are sealed, absolutely sealed, because you're trying to block out the heat. And it'll also come in handy during winter when you're trying to keep the heat in and not have heat escape, if that also helps as well. Do you know what chill out, not chill on means? If not, I'm about to explain it. Basically, during this hot summer heat wave, you're gonna want to sip on some icy drinks, cold drinks, clearly. Also, applying a damp cloth to your neck and other pressure points on your body that can basically. So, there's a way to describe it, and I cannot put my finger on it. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's like a body pressure, and it's like your body can sense it. So these these body parts that you put these cold pressures on absorbs it, and it's a way to keep your body cool. If that kind of makes sense in a way. And taking cold showers also does help. So look into that. You want to stay cool this summer, right? Yeah. So let's say you don't have an AC, but you have a fan. Well, here's a way to hack that in a way. It's called hack a fan. Let's dive into that. So I'm not sure how this works, but you take a bowl of ice and you position it near your fan, and it somehow gives off the coolness from that ice. What? So yeah, apparently if you put like a bowl of ice near your fan, it's supposed to help keep the room cool that you have a fan in. Now that is a fun fact, one of my top 10s. Keeping cool this summer. On top of that, we're gonna cover 2 more fun facts, and then I'm going to break it all down for you guys, just so you can have more of an understanding. So let's get right to that. When this heat indents in the heat wave that we've all experienced, if you choose cotton fabrics are super breathable and helps cool your body. Wear light, loose clothes made for or of. I'm sorry, I meant to say wear clothes made of breathable fabric. And I'll talk about that in another video coming on to break that down. If you understood what I was trying to say, because I know I talk fast. I know I'm working on that, and I know that when I try to explain things, it doesn't always come out the way I want it. It's different from what's on my head. So in my head, it'll have like a full explanation of something, and as soon as I open my mouth, it does not come out the way my brain programmed it to. So I do apologize for most of my videos for that. Another thing is light bulbs. So most light bulbs give off heat. Now there are some energy saving bulbs that can reduce the heat giving off the lamp, so I would suggest looking into those if you have not. That's another step to reducing any heat that's, that's sealed. There's the word. So yeah, if you change your light bulb to energy saving, it'll reduce the sealed heat that's in that one section of your house or any of your house. Basically your kitchen, your bathroom, your closets, your did I say bedrooms? Kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, closets, any source of room that has a light bulb switch that turns lights on and off, basically. Look into energy save. My ear itches, I'm sorry. Alright, besides all that, let's go break it down step by step. So when I said close your blinds, that's basically just keep your blinds closed, especially on the north and west facing windows. To to basically explain to keep your house cool in the summer. And when you're stopping heat, as I said, for tip number 2 was block the heat. Basically, that's saying stopping the heat getting into your whole house. So when you're blocking the heat from the outside to get in, that's another way of spending less on cooling, because those are your steps. These tips and steps and facts that I'm giving to y'all is also a way to save money that I've learned, I've experienced. I found most of these tips through Pinterest, Instagram, and I want to also spread that out and share it as well, because not a lot of people know this. I didn't know about the ice around the fan if you don't have an air conditioning. That was new. If you have curtains, shades, or anything just to block the windows, so you're blocking the heat out. So that's another, oh my god, my eye. So that was number 2. If you're looking to upgrade your air conditioning, pick one with a high Energy Star rating and do your research. Absolutely, I agree with that. You want to absolutely do your research. And you just want to make sure that you choose the right one for your home. Absolutely. No doubt about it. So definitely look into that if that's what you need in your home. If you need an air conditioner, I can't even talk. Oh my goodness. Number 3 is adjusting your ceiling fan. So if you are not getting a cool air breeze from your fan, basically you want to set your ceiling fan to rotating counterclockwise during the summer. And then, because that will push straight down all the cold air. Right? I had to think about that. So yeah, if you adjust it counterclockwise, it'll push the cooler air down. It'll help keep that room cool. And then you just switch it the other way and vice versa, and it'll attract the heat during winter times. So look into that. Closing doors and sealing gaps. That is another one. That's my 5th one. Yes, we're on 5. You want to seal the gaps basically for any doors. You want to seal. Keyword, seal. And close the doors that you're not using, just so it'll keep the cool air in that room for later on when you need to go in there, or just basically you're sealing the heat outside from getting in. So double check all your doors, your windows, and just cracks. Make sure everything is all cracked. So, and if you feel the need to go outside, hang out in the evening. Only because I say this, with the heat index, it's gonna get super hot from morning to the afternoon, and then your good time to go outside, whether it's cooking out, enjoying some fresh air. It's evening. Definitely remember that evenings are a lot cooler and breezier instead of the afternoons. My last video I mentioned chill out, not chill in, chill on. So basically chill out, don't chill on. And why that meaning, it just says make sure you're sipping on some ice cold drinks. You have a damp cool rag on your neck, your arms, any exposed body parts that attracts it. Putting a cold damp on your arm will somehow help in a way. Definitely pressing on the neck. The neck is the main big spot, just because it definitely, they said there's a nerve there or something, and it just absorbs the coolness once it feels it, and it's supposed to help in your forehead, your arms, and your legs. Cold showers, those also help when you want to stay cool. And I mentioned the fan and the ice. So this is basically just if you don't have an air conditioner, when you just have fans, you just take the bowl of ice and you just put it either behind it or in front of it. I think it's behind it because it's sucking it in. So you put the bowl of ice behind the fan, or you know what I mean. And that will make it cooler with helping with the ice. Now that, again, I mentioned, it's something that I am learning, and I'm going to experience with that soon. My nose itches. So, number 9, choose cotton. And I tried to word it a certain way that I don't think I even understood it. So I'm redoing that, and I'm going to explain it a little bit more better on this one. Cotton fabrics are super breathable and help cool your body. Wear light, loose clothing made of breathable fabric like cotton, and fit your bed with cotton sheets. That's very pretty much self-explanatory. And then the light bulb situation, it's basically just like, oh, you're still trying to figure out why your home is hot still. And now your option is the light bulbs. Look at the light bulbs, just feel like giving off heat. All right, they are. That's another sign of why your home is still hot. I mentioned the energy saving light bulbs just because like they save you energy, like it says, and it'll also reduce the heat that your original light bulb is giving off. So again, check these tips out. I'm going to list them in the description. During this video, you're going to see bits and pieces of it broken down, so you guys can also pause it, read about it, and I'm going to also link where I discovered it. So stay tuned. Hopefully this video does give a little bit of help breaking it down about how to stay cool this summer. Until then, I will see you guys every other Monday. Until then, bye. Love you guys. Stay amazing.